FFD8 FF 3 bytes, the header of every JPEG file ever created. Format your drive, delete every photograph, wipe the file system metadata. Those 3 bytes are still there. In the raw sectors, a CHFI finds them, carves out the file, recovers the photo without a single piece of file system metadata. Welcome to data hiding versus data recovery, the cat and mouse game that defines anti-forensics. Today we walk both sides, and the tools that find what attackers tried to bury. File carving, the discipline of recovering files without file system metadata. How it works. Scan raw disk sectors sequentially, identify file headers, magic bytes at the start of known formats, extract from header to footer or to known file size, save as recovered files. When to use it, file system metadata is deleted or corrupted, drive has been formatted, the file system destroyed but data remains. Anti-forensic wiping was partial or incomplete, recovering from unallocated space after normal file deletion. Limitations. Fragmented files cannot be reassembled. False positives. Magic bytes may appear in non-file data. No metadata. Recovered files have no timestamps. No original names. Partial files. Footer may not be found if overwritten. Critical note for reports. Carved files cannot be directly attributed without additional corroboration. Magic bytes. The file format fingerprints. Memorize these. JPEG starts FFD8 FF, ends FFD9. PNG starts 89504E47. The 8-byte PNG signature PDF starts 25504446, which is %PDF in ASCII, ends with %EOF. ZIP starts 504B0304, the PK signature. And here's the catch, DOCX and XLSX start with the same PK signature because Office Open XML files are zip archives. MP3 starts FFFB or 494433, the ID3 tag. GIF starts 47494638, spells GIF8, EXE and DLL, starts 4D5A. The MZ signature, SQLite, starts with the literal string SQLite 3 followed by a null. These header bytes are the exam questions. Know them. Carving tools by platform, Scalpel on Linux, fast, configurable headers and footers in scalpel.conf. Carves to a separate output directory, common in forensic distros, foremost on Linux. The original file carving tool, simple configuration, PhotoRec, cross-platform. Designed for multimedia, recovers 480 plus file types, GUI via test disk. Best general purpose carver in the open source world. Autopsy with the sleuth kit, integrated carving inside the full forensic platform, FTK on Windows. Commercial. Integrated carving with full analysis. Magnet Axiom. Commercial. Automated carving plus artifact recognition. Scalpel usage. Edit scalpel.conf to enable file types. Run scalpel-o/output/carves/dev/sda1 or against an image file. Scalpel-o output image.dd/space where old data hides. 4 types. RAM slack between end of file and end of sector. Older systems filled this with RAM contents. Modern systems zero fill, low value today. File slack, also called drive slack, between end of file and end of cluster filled with old disk data. Highest forensic value may contain fragments of previously deleted files. Volume slack, end of partition to end of volume, may contain data from previous partitions. Partition slack, between adjacent partitions, anti-forensic hiding location. Examination, FTK, Autopsy, WinHex can extract and search slack. Keyword searches against slack reveal sensitive data fragments. Hex editors, WinHex HXD, allow manual sector examination. Quick math, file 3200 bytes, cluster 4096. File slack equals 896 bytes per file. On a drive with millions of files, Slack adds up to gigabytes of recoverable data. NTFS Alternate Data Streams, ADS. NTFS allows multiple named data streams per file. Default stream is filename $data. Additional named streams, filename streamname $data. Completely invisible to Windows Explorer. File size in Explorer reflects only the default stream. Creation, echo hidden text greater than normal, .txt hidden _ stream. Malware technique, wscript.xmlware.js payload.vbs. Executes a script hidden inside the ADS of another file. Detection dir/r from the command line. Shows streamname $data. PowerShell. Get item -path c /file stream star. Size internal streams.exe. FTK Autopsy X-Ways show ADS automatically. And remember, ADS only exists on NTFS. Copy the file to FAT32. Every stream is destroyed. Zone.identifier ADS is a legitimate Windows feature. Tracks files downloaded from the internet. Absence may indicate anti-forensics, steganography, hiding secret data inside ordinary files. The carrier file appears normal. Most common techniques: LSB insertion replaces least significant bits of pixel values with hidden data. Minimal visual change. The image looks identical. Palette-based reorders color palette entries. Carries a few bits per color. DCT coefficient manipulation. Modifies JPEG DCT coefficients. Outguess F5 JSTEG spread spectrum. Distributes hidden data across the frequency spectrum. Appended data, data after the EOF marker of a file, detected by checking file size versus content size. Detection tools, StegDetect, common JPEG steganography, JSTEG, JPEG outguess, StegSolve, Java-based, visualizes bit planes, detects LSB hiding, ZSteg, PNG and BMP LSB analysis. EXIF tool examines metadata for anomalies, extra data after EOF. Hex editor, visual inspection for appended data. Statistical analysis, chi-square test for LSB randomness. Indicators, unexpected file size, data after EOF, statistical anomalies, metadata inconsistencies, HPA and DCO, anti-forensics at the hardware level. HPA, host protected area, reserved at the end of the drive, not reported in normal capacity queries. Set with ATA set max address commands. Vendors use it for diagnostics. Attackers use it to hide entire file systems. Detection, HDPARM-N shows max user accessible sectors. HDPARM-I shows advertised drive capacity. If these values differ, HPA exists. Removal, HDPARM-DCO-restore. Caution, this may alter the drive. Document everything. DCO, device configuration overlay, more powerful than HPA, permanently hides features and storage from the OS and from software, set by manufacturer. Can be exploited. Detection, HDPARM-DCO-identify, shows hidden features, and the third category, remapped sectors. Bad sectors move by firmware. Original sector data may remain. Requires specialized tools, not accessible via normal reads. 3 anti-forensic hiding spots most examiners never check. Check them on every drive. Hidden data lives in 3 places: file level, ADS on NTFS, steganography in images, disk level, slack space, file slack is the prize. Hardware level, HPA and DCO, use HDPARM to detect. And recovery, file carving with magic bytes. PhotoRec, Scalpel, foremost. Carved files have no metadata. Document that clearly in any report. Next up, Objective 5.2, encryption, password recovery, and obfuscation. Now we get to the techniques attackers use to make data unreadable and how CHFI examiners overcome them.